Come winter, Brian and Barbara say they'll live in their lounge, heating just one room, their answer to rising energy bills.
I usually put an extra jumper on or socks or something like that, you know, or woolly jogging trousers, anything to sort of keep me a bit warmer.
Brian even sleeps on the sofa, and talk of NHS pressures is troubling him.
I had a heart attack many years ago, and you're more prone to that, so I'm a bit worried that the ambulance can't respond quite quick enough if I need the problems. What will happen when you get into hospital? I don't want to sit around for hours on end waiting for a bed in an ambulance. In a corridor or something.
A little further down the road, and their neighbour Rafi and his family are enjoying the summer. But they're worrying too about winter, and Rafi can't afford to heat all his house.
I might switch my office to the kids' bedroom so that, I can work together. We have seen that during COVID periods and lengthy waiting. And if it has put pressure on the NHS system, probably I'm really worried we'll go back to the same stages. Yeah.
And what would that mean? What does that look like?
Long waiting periods. Even I'm not so sure how long it's going to take the GP appointments.
They're not the only ones worried. Over 100 health leaders have written to the Chancellor. They say rising energy prices will cause a public health emergency.
Going into a winter that looks like it's going to be very tough, if we add into that more people who are unable to heat their homes, we'll also see more people getting sick and we'll see more demand. And that is going to be a problem for the health service, for all of us who use the health service.
And it's even tougher for those with chronic long-term illness. Tammy Prescott has incurable stomach cancer.
So with the chemo, you get really cold and you feel the cold. And I'm not a cold person normally. I'm quite a hot-blooded person, so it's never bothered me before. But now, looking at it, it's a case of, well, I know I'm going to have the heating on. I know I'm going to have to be able to have that.
The government says every household will get £400 towards fuel, with extra help for the most vulnerable. But senior NHS staff say more is needed if we're to prevent a humanitarian crisis this winter. Laura Bundock, Sky News.